Woohoo! Greetings, happy Easter. I know it's tomorrow, but I want to send out a message for all of you, which is really important. Now, when you are parents or you have children or you have family members or friends, and do you remember when Jesus was hanging on the cross and suffering? And Easter is, and it's really, really important to remember that the programming from church, society is so important. Why do people put a cross in the corner of a house? Because the corner of the house always accumulates dark energies, which especially when you do smudging, you should go into the corners of the houses, it's called dark corners of the house, smudge and bring light into the corner of the house. How do you do it? You say, hey, the darkness has to move and I bring light into the darkness. Now, when the cross is hanging, the bleeding Jesus, bleeding, wounded, suffering Jesus, is this how you want to see the male energy? This is how you want to see the masculine energy? Like a wounded soldier, suffering, wounded, bleeding because of love? Can't be. Do you remember that Jesus? Just have a look. This one. He's healthy, he's strong, he's enlightened. He has healing abilities and he's connected with his heart. And that Jesus raised from the dead. Right? So now, people are scared all over the world talking about the darkness when there's no electricity. Oh, people are suffering. Yes, it's a programming and it's fear. So why? What is the big deal if there's 3 days of darkness? What is the big deal? There is no big deal. So what? You'd stay 3 days in the house? You can boil some rice or eat some bread or just sleep or talk and play games. But even if it's dark, you can still talk. You don't have to be scared of the darkness because we are in a reality. And this is like really important where the darkness is not outside. It's not about electricity. It's not about having no light. I mean, so what? You can't talk to your friends for 3 days. Is it a big deal? No. When you go to a retreat, you're also not supposed to talk to someone. You can meditate. But the real darkness is about the demons which raise, especially in a time as now. We have solar eclipse, we had full moon, we have 3 more really important full moons. The next one is Vesak. Those energies are really, really, really strong in light. Light is coming to the earth. Light is coming out of the earth. That means everything which is darkness is showing and appearing. And we are in a time where we can see the demons, we can feel the demons, we can hear the demons. And sometimes it's like even a person who is possessed by a demon and we can see it. But is it a big deal? In a way, no, it's not a big deal. It's how, are you scared of the demon or are you commanding the demon to move, to leave with love? And you don't need an exorcism. You don't need a priest who's coming and shouting and yelling. You don't want to do that. You don't. And this is so important, okay? Please. So the darkness within you is outside. And outside the darkness is in you. So it's the demon in you who wants to be seen and released. And I'm saying that with entities, or you call it whatever you want. The point is, you are from love. You're made from love. You're light. And you're here to bring light into the darkness. But the darkness is sometimes more lightful than the light itself, right? Because someone says they're like the Pope. They say they're the Holy Pope. They're full of light, but sometimes they're more dark than evil than the evil itself, right? When you hear about what they do with the children and this and that. Hollywood. Everyone talks about Hollywood. But what about Bollywood? What about all the industry all over the world? I could have been in Bollywood movies, and if I would have slept with some of the directors, and I didn't choose to sell my soul. I had contacts with politicians. They said, Agatha, if you sleep with so-and-so, you can make a lot of money. Who cares later? I care because it's my soul. It's my body. My body is a temple. I do care about it because I know universe will provide for me. Universe loves me. Mother Earth loves me. And the darkness Jesus went through was to recover, to heal, and to realize and recognize that he's light, that he's not wounded, he's not a wounded warrior, he's a healed son of God or universe, or call it whatever you want, a child of Venus or Andromeda, okay? Christ consciousness. The point is the darkness, we are releasing the darkness. The moment you see the light in you, you feel the love in you, the darkness will disappear. And this is what's happening. So I just want to talk about when you sleep, right? When you sleep and your soul is disconnected, just attached to a silver cord lining, traveling the universe, being in the astral travel areas, helping other universes, galaxies, and dimensions, doing some light worker stuff, whatever. And someone comes, opens the door, yells at you and shakes you and takes away the blanket and wakes you up. That's the worst ever, right? So why on earth would you do that with your child? Yeah, you can say, oh, my child doesn't want to wake up. It has to go to school. It's late. Excuse me? The way you yell into the woods, the echo comes back to you the same way, right? So how about when you know that the soul is attached to the body and has to come back into the body to function here, to be of service of universe for humanity, you can go open the door and say, hey, it's time, you have to get up. And if the soul is far away from the body, they can't hear, right? So what you do is you go to the person, you touch the shoulder, just touch, kind, loving, caring, and say, hey, get up. And if that person is still not getting up, you can move the body like, you know, not shake it wide, like just move it, like you have a baby in a cradle. Just, and then say, wake up, you have to get up. And when you see the person is waking up and about to fall asleep, keep doing it and keep pressing like a massage, keep pressing the body and say, we have to get up. And then give the person some time, for God's sake, to wake up, to be in the body fully integrated, and to get into the world out here in the day-to-day routine life, okay? That's so important. So when I say happy Eastern, those things like sleeping, darkness, having a body, mind, and soul, the spirits in us, the spirit around us. We are not just one, we are many things, right? We have many soul fragments, and we are connected to the universe. We are one. So just imagine that all of us, whoever you're feeling, and this is like really important, please do this exercise, okay? If you have grudge against someone, or you're feeling the neighbor sucks, or someone is crossing your boundaries, or you just feel hatred for someone, visualize there is the earth in front of you, okay? And all of you, your enemies, you, everyone is standing around earth, because we come from one, we're all here, we are one, and we all have the same mission. And just when you realize that, you hold your hands like Jesus does with the light and send to Mother Earth pink, white, golden light, okay? And then visualize that all of you, even your enemies, are doing the same thing. They don't care about you. You don't care about them. They all care about the same purpose, and that is healing Mother Earth and helping humanity raise in frequency. So now when you visualize and you feel and you see that your enemy is doing the same what you do, is doing something good, how do you feel towards your enemy? Do you care less? Do you feel still angry? Please do this exercise and let me know how you are and how you feel. So I said in German, Happy Merry Christmas and Happy Eastern, because in the end of the day, it doesn't matter what it is. It is about bringing the light into the darkness, but then the darkness has sometimes more light than the light itself. And when the Pope says, oh, he's full of light and he does cruel things, how can that be light? That would be the darkness. But then who says the darkness is evil? That's the people who are under light. They say that, right? So I'm always saying there's light in the darkness, but there's light in but there's darkness in the light. It's always the balance, right? So being here on this planet, it's about realizing that you're made from love, that love flows freely through your body, that your body, mind, and soul, and that you walk the path of love. And that's what we're here for. So happy Easter. Please remember that, and just like and comment on it. I will post this video also in my YouTube channel, Aurena International, and just share it with other people. This group is private, so if you want someone to join this group, you have to share the group link. So please keep posting about your experiences being a starseed, being a light worker, being indigo child or crystal child. Bye.